In her short life, Star HOBSON suffered months of neglect, cruelty and injury at the hands of her mother and mother's girlfriend. In the months before her death, friends and family had raised concerns about Star's treatment to Bradford Council social workers. Today, MPs wanted to know what went wrong.
I want to start, Chair, if I may, by expressing my deep sorrow at the death of Star, and she should never have had to endure the horrific crimes and abuse to which she's subjected. I want to apologise now to the family of Star and all those who loved her and the wider community that cared for her, because their loss is devastating.
Bradford Council has been stripped of control of its children's services and an independent trust set up. But senior leadership remains in place.
Why did you not think of resigning? Why have you not resigned?
I have thought of resigning. I have considered my position, and I take responsibility. This happened on my watch. I am deeply sorry for the fact that this happened on my watch.
Yeah, but not enough to resign. Not enough to resign.
But taking responsibility is also about staying in position, taking responsibility for putting it right.
Has anyone actually lost their job?
A number of the people who were involved in this case have departed the local authority. They chose to do so. We have looked at the performance of all the others who remained and whether there are capability issues.
Bradford Council promised improvements within a year, but for Star HOBSON's great-grandfather, that's not soon enough.
After what's happened, you'd have thought they'd have got on with it, speeded it up, but it could take up to a year, which I find that unacceptable, really.
I don't think change is happening anywhere near the speed it needs to, and that's why I don't think we can wait much longer. Here we are, still having the Chief Executive and her team saying we will learn lessons. I'm getting fed up from hearing that type of message. Time is of the essence.
But MPs were also told children's services face pressure across England.
That does seem to be coming through from the witness of the national panel. She's saying that there is a reliance on agency staff overall.
Bradford Council failed to prevent Star HOBSON's death. MPs and government will now be watching to ensure those same failures can't happen again.
So, Harry, what more has the council had to say about the timescale for changes?
Yeah, well, the Bradford Council Chief Exec told MPs today she wants to see improvements within a year. She said she wants to see Ofsted rate the Children's Services Department at Bradford as at least adequate within that time. She hopes good. And she says if that doesn't happen, then she will step aside from Bradford Council. Now, it's important to say MPs heard that there were similar issues happening at Children's Services Departments at other councils across England today. But certainly Bradford Council under real pressure tonight to drive through improvements to children's services as soon as possible.
Harry Horton.